Yo, 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 yo! What's up, people? Oh, dang. Babe, could you do me a favor and bring me my pink thing? It's in the wall. It's plugged in. Plugged in. Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hello, hi. How are ya? How are ya? Welcome, hi, Gina. How are ya? Thank you very much, dear. You look lovely.
Oh,
That was Courtney. I think you know her, right? Anywho's, what's going on, people? How's everybody holding up this evening? Hello from London. Um, it's a crazy time. It's a crazy time we're living in. This is the world we live in, and these are the hands we're given. Stand up and let's stop trying to make it a place worth fighting for. Right? Right? You feel me? I feel you too. That was Phil Collins. Genesis, very good. Well done. Well done. If this was, we could do like trivia games, like name that tune, you know. Anyway, I'm glad you guys liked it. That was for you. Land of Confusion. Well played, man. Well played. All right, that was from Bootings. Bootings got that the name of the song there. Anyway, am I in hospice care? It looks like it, doesn't it? Yes. No, I'm feeling very. I'm in heaven actually. Look at it. I died and went to heaven. So there you go. Everybody was right. I got knocked off, and here I am in heaven, and it's feeling pretty cool about it. So there you go. I feel good. I mean, I gotta say, for a dead guy, I feel really, really good. Thanks. Looking good too, right? Yeah, not too bad. Good color also for a guy with, no life. But anyway, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm feeling good. Um, I I've been I mean, I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I feel very blessed that I feel blessed that we are in a place where we're safe when everything is going so crazy. So, in one hand, it was like I felt like we were in the most danger ever, and we were the most, the people in the most danger in the world because it was just like I felt like everybody was coming after us, and like we were being chased everywhere and all this. And then at a certain point, I felt like now I feel like the safest guy in the world, and I feel like everybody else is going crazy, and we're in a safe, normal place. So there you go. You never know what to expect, right? Life is full of surprises. Just when you think everything's going to be normal, it goes bonkers. And then just when you think everything's going to go bonkers, it goes normal. So expect the unexpected. That's my advice. Definitely. Um, so I'm sorry for everybody, everything that you're going through right now. I feel for you. I mean, I don't want to get all end times prophecy on y'all, but that's what it feels like. It really does. It feels like this is some biblical shiznit, you know. Um, I hope I'm wrong, but it's really scary. Like, I really do hope things go back to normal soon. And if they don't go back to normal soon, well, then I hope we all have done well with our time here because, that's all we got. All we've got. Sorry, there's like bugs crawling all over me. Ew, Jesus. I have to get my bug zapper in a minute. Anyway, I just want to say that am I reading this? It's Kevin Steele. Hi, Kevin Steele. How are you? Um, am I supposed to know who Kevin Steele is? Have we met? Anyway, so the question is, well, I forgot what the question was. I lost track now. I got distracted by all the bugs trying to eat me alive. What was I saying? Please tell me. I'm lost. I'm lost. All right. Anyway, I know why we were talking. We were talking because this weekend happens to be the 35th anniversary of the Goonies. So, yeah, this isn't about me and my safety or you and your safety or all the other things going on. We're doing a very special Friday Night Feldman edition of the Goonies 35th anniversary, right? Well, I was saying we only have this moment. Thank you for the reminder. But now we're on to this moment because that moment passed. Bam, 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 booyah, shaka. Okay, anyway, Goonies never say die. Woo woo. That's all that matters is the Goonies. Everything else is not really happening. Just the Goonies. It's a Goonies celebration because it's the 35th anniversary. So screw everything else. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I don't mean it. But that said, we all got to celebrate the Goonies right now. Woo! Look at Courtney's all excited. Woo! Goonies! They're coming to the shot. There you go. Woo, how you doing? She's loving it. She's Goonies loving it. Never say die. See, she knows what's up. Anyway, so listen, here's what I wanted to say. So I was reading this story. A story came out. Now, I don't know if y'all saw the Zoom that we did, but we did the Goonies 35th anniversary Zoom reunion. It was really cool. Josh Gad put it together. It was an awesome little thing he did. I was actually surprised more people didn't watch it. I thought it was going to get like a bazillion views, and it only got like 2 million or something like that. And it had like, Spielberg and Cyndi Lauper, and everybody was there, but it got maybe like 3 million. I don't know, but not what I expected. I expected like crazy, you know, viral numbers. But anyway, that said, it was good. It was really fun. And if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to go watch it. It's free, so you can watch it for free. Just go click it on YouTube. But anyway, this is not about that. This is about an article that came out because when we did this Goonies reunion, they said, is there any interesting anecdotes you guys want to get into? And something that I tried to get into, so this is like, I'm officially going on the Goonies record here for all you Goonie fans. I said this was going to be exclusive. Never say die. This is an exclusive now. So um, this is a big one. Get ready for this. So remember, we were during the DVD when we were doing the narration, the commentary. Uh, we started talking about stuff that people couldn't remember, and I started talking about the gorillas. And everybody said there was no gorillas. What gorillas are you talking about? This didn't happen. And I said, yes, there were gorillas. And everybody said I was crazy. And then during the Zoom, I think somebody brought it up, or maybe I don't remember. And I don't know if this part even was in the final Zoom that they showed, because we talked for 2 hours. So I don't remember what was in it and what wasn't. Maybe I should release some of the extra footage of that Zoom call. That'd be cool. But we actually got a little bit of it. My wife was filming while I was on the phone doing it. But there was like a long call. We talked about all sorts of stuff. And one of the things that came up was the gorilla scene. And so people are always like, what gorilla scene? What gorilla scene? And I keep trying to talk about it. And it doesn't ever get the love that it deserves, because here's the thing. There was a whole section in the Goonies about these gorillas that were escaped from the zoo because of the pipes that broke underground when I did the reverse pressure. Okay? So I don't know if you guys remember that part of the movie where I'm like shaking the pipes, right? And I do the whole reverse pressure, and that's the part where Spielberg shot that shot of me where he comes right in really tight on my face. And that was the day that Michael Jackson came to the set. That was the first day that I met Michael Jackson. And I had known he was supposed to come that day, but he had already flaked like twice before that. So like every time I'd get all excited and think he was coming, and then he wasn't coming, and it was this whole thing. But so Steven is in the middle of shooting me. He's trying to get this really big look on my face, right? He was like, big eyes, big eyes. That was Dick's big thing. Big eyes, big eyes. So they're trying to get these big eyes. And he comes zooming in. And right here, he does like 2 or 3 rehearsals. And then he stops and he looks at me and goes, hey, Corey. I go, yeah, Steven. He goes, hey, Corey. I go, yeah. What's up, Steven? He goes, I forgot to tell you. So what? He goes, Michael Jackson called. He's definitely coming today. And I went, what? And he goes, that's it, go. And then I like did it again. Reverse pressure. And he's like, yeah. So that really happened. And then when I did that, when I pushed up the pipes in the script originally, in the way we shot it, is it creates this giant flood at the zoo. And it causes these pipes to burst in the zoo, forcing open the gorilla cage. And a couple, a husband and wife gorilla pair, end up escaping from the zoo. And then they steal a golf cart. And then somehow they end up stealing like Troy's car. But there's a whole report on this that's now in a story I read on Yahoo News right now. I'm going to post it in a little bit. So when I saw this story, it immediately made me think about, God, the original cut for Goonies, from what I was told, was either 7 hours. Now, Donner doesn't remember that. He's now saying 3.5 hours, which is still an extraordinary amount of time. But either way, whether it was 3.5 hours or 7 hours, there was a ton more movie that was shot that nobody ever got to see. I mean, do you understand that, like, if they ever found that footage, there would literally be endless, like, they could put out like a trilogy, like Lord of the Rings, of all the extra footage that was shot. But I don't know where it is. Nobody knows where it is. It like doesn't exist. It's crazy. Okay, so there's that little bit of trivia for you. But I'll go one deeper, which is that one of the big sequences besides the gorillas, and they here's the thing. Now I'm going to give you a little side note. If you read the Yahoo article, most of it is right. There was this big gorilla chase, and they did end up in the last scene of the movie as well. They were there for the finale. But part that they left out, and they didn't do their research good enough, is that the gorillas were also in the underground tunnels. And I remember this, like I remember the gorillas being in the tunnels, because we would shoot every like tunnel where we would run by. They would have us run by, and then they would have the gorillas run by, and then they would have the Fratellis run by, and then they would have Chunk and Sloth run by, and we would shoot every grouping of people that was, together in different groupings throughout the movie, run by every single location to show that there was a chase ensuing. So that's how that all happened. And one of the things that was cut out of the movie that we did shoot. So in the movie, they mentioned this. I mean, sorry, in the article, they mentioned this. In the Yahoo article, they said there was a scene that was never shot, which was a leech scene. So I want to tell you that we did shoot it. We did shoot the leech scene. And, yeah, ew, right? Now, we did a leech scene, as you may remember, in my next movie, Stand By Me. And so I did shoot 2 leech scenes in a row for 2 movies back to back, both where we had to go in lagoons and come out with leeches on us. Now, the first time was as Mouth in Goonies. The second time was as Teddy in Stand By Me. So the one that you're used to seeing was the second time we worked in a scene with leeches. Now, here's the catch. The second time in Stand By Me, the lesser budget little movie, was fake leeches. They were little rubber leeches. They weren't real. They just suctioned them onto us, and the blood, when you pulled it off, was all fake. Everything was fake. But In Goonies, we had real leeches, and they had them in a bucket, and they brought them to the set, and they put fake skin, that second skin stuff that they put on you, like a band-aid, fake band-aid or whatever, skin band-aid, whatever you call it. They put that stuff on us first, and then they put the leech on you so that it didn't actually suck your skin. But that's a true story. Will Wheaton passed out in the movie. I'm talking about, that's in Stand By Me. I'm talking about on Goonies. They put real leeches on us, and they put actual, second skin stuff down first before they put the leeches on us so that they couldn't break the skin. And that is a true story, never been told. And that entire sequence got cut out. So think about that for a minute, that there was an entire sequence of leeches in the Goonies that was all shot with real leeches, and we all had to make that sacrifice, never got seen. And another one is the bats. So you know how there's the bats that fly through at one point in the movie? We were like, oh, great, bats. Well, that part was actually shot with real bats. So what you see in the movie are these like really bad electronic like flying bats, but in the reality is we shot real bats flying through there all over us. And then they shot it again with like little like pieces of like black cloth, and then they shot it again with some other thing. I just remember they kept trying. They did like pigeons at one point. They had like painted pigeons or something. I don't know. There was a lot of different things they shot through at us in that one little hole. I remember shooting that little hole where the birds or whatever they were flew out of there. We did it like 20 different ways. They kept reshooting it and reshooting it and reshooting it. Maybe not 20. That's a mouth exaggeration. It was probably more like 4, but still, it was many variations on how they made that effect work. But everything from remote control bats to little things on rubber bats on strings to feathers being thrown around. I mean everything. They tried everything. And I guess what they ended up with in the final film is pretty much a mixture of all of it, ironically enough. All right, so there you go. There are your very special trivia stories from the set of Goonies, only for Feld fam, as my special gift to you for the 35th anniversary of the Goonies. And I am going to take just 2 questions before I go. Who do we got here? Gina, I love you to death, but I can't bring you on every single time. So instead, we're going to go with who's Joshua? We've never met. We'll meet now. Let's see what happens. Joshua, you're going live with Friday Night Feldman. How are you? Joshua, you're on live.
Yeah. Hey, thanks.
How's it going, man?
Oh, I'm awesome. Man, you just helped me through childhood. I love all your movies with you and Haim, and
Oh,
I
God
appreciate
bless
you
you,
picking on
brother.
me.
Oh, absolutely, man. Are you staying safe out there?
Oh yeah, I'm a boiler operator for the prison, so I'm working every day,
Wow.
every day.
I bet you got your hands full,
Oh
man.
yeah,
Are you staying
absolutely.
safe? You staying safe from the COVID?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got me and my wife and 4 kids.
Wow. Well,
Well,
congratulations on the
three
family.
three foster kids.
Wow. Good man. Good
Yeah.
man. I love it. That's what I like to hear.
But hey,
People,
I really appreciate your strength in doing this movie, and you did, and man, I tell you what, it's just
which movie now? The Goonies movie or my
well,
documentary?
no, the Goonies movie, the movies we grew up with, those are my childhood,
Thank you.
I'm talking about this last movie with the your truth,
Oh, the documentary. Thank you
dude.
so
That
much. I
that
appreciate that.
really, it just, I know it helps so many people, whether they see it now or later on. It's going to impact people. I mean, myself, it brought up memories that I completely forgot about from my babysitter growing up. it's just too late for all that. But you know what? It's going to help people, and I appreciate you guys doing that.
Well, I appreciate you saying so, and I thank you. I wish, I could say that I know that it will help people for generations, but unfortunately, at this time, I don't have any plans on release beyond what's in front of us because I don't have the ability to do so. We thought we had a niche and something carved out in a way to put the movie out that was, you know, our own and couldn't be interrupted or stolen or prevented from happening, and then they ended up doing all of the above. um, so it's
But
been
the
a very tough process,
but the
and
residual effect will actually go on, whether you know it or not, whether
I
you
hope
see it or
so.
not. It will.
I
People
hope so.
remember.
Yeah.
We'll see that movie. They will see it, and they'll tell people about it, and it's a butterfly effect.
Well, I can tell you what, it's out now. So please help out and tell everybody you know, man, how important it is because it really is an important film. Did you get to see it?
Oh yeah, I saw it. Well, I was watching it the first night, and then it went off air, and then I got the email
Sorry about
saying
that.
if you already paid for it, then you're gonna watch it. I just it's gonna come around eventually. I
Right,
had to be patient,
right.
but yeah, I saw it.
Patience always wins, right? Patience always
Absolutely.
wins.
But I mean, you go and help him with the other court cases of bringing back with New York and um, bringing back old statutes. That
Yeah.
stuff is going to go on, whether you see it yourself or personally. It's going to affect people.
Well, I
So
appreciate you saying so. It's an important film because, it teaches people how to protect themselves and how to protect their children so that this doesn't happen to them. And it also teaches survivors what options they have and what they can do to get past the trauma and hopefully get justice for their lives and for the things that have been done to them because at the end of the day, if you don't know, if you're not educated, you don't know what the laws are in your own states. And it's not something that people think about from a day-to-day type thing. You don't go through life if you're a victim of some type of abuse or you're a survivor of abuse and you dealt with it in the sense of like, okay, I'm good, my life is happy, I went through therapy and I feel better now and I'm good. That doesn't mean that you don't ever need to go get justice for it. That doesn't mean that one day you may not decide what, that guy deserves to be in prison, or that guy, maybe if I start a fire, other victims will come forward and I can help get him off the street so that other people don't have to go through it. Or whatever you might think at some point in your life. This movie teaches you that you got to know if you even have that option because a lot of people don't know if they have that option, and you're not going to know unless you make a phone call or you look on the internet or you do the research.
true.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
look, somebody just bought a ticket. Somebody named Kristen bought a ticket to watch the movie while
It's a
we're talking
it's a
on the
great
phone.
it is a great movie too.
Thank
But
you, Josh.
everybody's
I
asking, what
appreciate it.
about Goonies 2?
Well, unfortunately, that costs a lot more than a documentary, so I can't whip that one right out of my own pocket. Uh, but it would take a guy named Spielberg to get behind it and say this is the one, and it would also take a guy named Donner and a guy named Columbus, and then a bunch of actors. So it's a big team effort, and unfortunately, when you make something that is so resilient in people's mind as like a moment in time or an object, like a perfect moment, you don't want to ruin people's image of something. You don't want to ruin the way they perceive things. And unfortunately, when you make a movie that doesn't live up to what your memory is of that movie should be, it can ruin the legacy of that film to some extent. And we've seen it happen with movies like Ghostbusters. Not to call it out, but I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
that
sure
was
we
bad.
all agreed that it was like, what? Why are you doing that? But sometimes they do it, and it's very upsetting when they do. So I think it's best that until they find the right way to do it, that it's left alone.
True.
Yeah,
You don't
I
want
think.
to hurt the image of it.
I mean, don't you think most fans would agree?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. I mean, I think, don't go and mess it up. Don't make some stupid reboot. Don't do a sequel with a whole new cast. Nobody wants to see that stuff. If you're going to do it at all, you have to do it with the original cast. You have to do it with the original filmmakers. And they better do it quick because people are
Well,
getting up there. People are getting
the
up there.
the gentleman that played Sloth, I believe he passed away.
Oh, yeah. He passed away like 2 years after we did
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So
He
I
was
mean, there's
very unfortunate to die very young.
absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
hey, I know you're going to get to other people, and I appreciate you picking me to talk to you.
No
Said
worries, brother.
been a fan for a long, long time.
Well, God bless
So,
you, man. Thank you
yeah,
for the
same to you,
support.
sir.
I appreciate it. And you stay proud and stay safe out there, man.
You too, man. Take it
Okay.
easy.
God bless. Take care. Bye bye. All right. Joshua. Okay. So it's very hard to hang up on people. I've never been good at hanging up on people anyway, but it's very hard to hang up on people. Okay. Well, so the big message I think that we've gained from tonight is Goonies 35th anniversary on June 7th. Everybody pull out your Goonies Blu-rays, DVDs, and from what I hear, there's going to be a brand new box set coming out. Hi, Heather. What's up, Heather? How are you? Hi. There's going to be a new box set coming out, a new Goonies box set. Did you hear about this? September Goonies box set. What? Crazy. All right. Don't worry, I don't profit off it. It has nothing to do with me. It's the studios. But that said, I'm sure Spielberg you know, will be doing great. He'll be benefiting somehow. Donner will benefit. The writers, the people who created it, and that's who should benefit. But the studio is going to benefit the most. But that said, it's another box set. I don't know what's on it. Don't ask me for details. I have nothing to do with that. But there you have it. Now that's the exclusive. It's coming out, a new box set of Goonies. Um, and I think some exclusive stuff along with it, but I'm not sure. But it's in September. And My Truth Doc is still streaming right now. The word is spreading. There is a buzz building. I can feel it. I can feel it. We're getting louder. Our voices are getting louder. I need your support. I know there's been so much going on in the world right now to focus our mental energy and our spiritual energy on, other than helping protect our children. And that's really jacked up, but it's the truth. And I wish there was enough time in everybody's day to do everything. But we've held our protests and our voices have been heard and we've made some progress. We've dealt with coronavirus, we've been quarantined, we've made some progress. Kids 2 is waiting. It's waiting for its turn. The kids are waiting for their justice. Sexual assault victims are waiting to be heard. Still, we're waiting. God bless us all. Let us all have a chance to be heard. Let us all have a chance at justice. And for God's sakes, Netflix, pick up My Truth, The Rape of Two Corys, because over 1,000 people have signed that dang poll or whatever it is. What do you call it? Petition, right? 1,000 people have signed the petition. Buy the movie if you know it's good for you. Damn Tiger King. What's Tiger King? What's Tiger King got that we don't got? We got Charlie Sheen. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. All right, that was bad. Anyway, animal abuse. Exactly. They got animal abuse. Well, we got animal abuse. I just said Charlie Sheen. Anyway, all right. Peace and love. Look, it's Courtney. Doesn't she look gorgeous?
Hi.
Better than
Thanks,
my
honey.
better
Aw,
than
you
better
can't
than
see
my
shit.
atrocious face.
Oh my god, shut up.
Dorky Hangletooth. Look at me.
Whatever.
Look at I look like Dorky Hangletooth right now.
No,
With
you
my
don't.
22. All right. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. The Netflix petition is going well. People care. People
Yes.
love My Truth Doc. I know that more people would love it if more people knew about it.
That's
So
true.
please help us spread the word. We extended it. It's still out. I can feel the momentum building. I
By
know
miracle
we
of
have a
God.
chance. We know we have a chance that we can actually make it bigger. We can get the word bigger. We can get more people to know about it, and eventually somebody, the right somebody, will get interested and they'll watch the movie and they'll get inspired and they'll start an investigation, and then history will change. That's all I'm praying for. Let's pray that we get our chance. Let's pray that we get our voice. Let's pray that we get justice. God bless everybody out there praying with me. God bless you guys. I love you. I'm praying for peace tonight. I'm praying for peace for this whole planet,
Yes.
for all the survivors of abuse, for all the survivors of police brutality, for all the survivors of racial injustice, for all the survivors of bigotry and classism and labelism and boxism and every other ism there is. We love you. God bless you, everybody. Stay strong, stay true to yourself, stay proud. Protect your souls with love and strength and dignity and honor and pride, but always have compassion for your brothers and sisters and your mothers and your fathers and your sons and your daughters.
Yes.
We love you.
Amen.
God bless you.
Beautifully said.
Good night. Have a good
Night. Love you
weekend. Be safe
guys.
out there.
Have a good weekend.